Okay, guys, I just watched a video of myself that was on my phone from January. And guys, as most people know, I am an alcoholic, and I tried to make a video talking about it, trying to help people, and trying to show my journey. Went terrible, honestly. It is so difficult. But right now, guys, I am 4 months sober, and looking at the video, I look like a completely different person. Honestly, I'm making this part of it so I don't jump scare you, because it looks terrible. Oh my god. And I'm gonna leave it uncut too because it shows just like how ill I was. Like I almost threw up on myself in the video. But yeah, guys, love you all. Hopefully I can help some people with all of this. Wait all the way till the end of the video. I'm gonna show you guys kind of what happened after that. Terrible, but 4 months sober now. If I can do it, guys, any of you can do it too. Let's go.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Pat and welcome back to another video. It's been a very, very long time. And this is probably going to be, I would assume, the most important video that I do make. And as you guys can tell, I look pretty beat up. I didn't really try to fix myself up at all for this video because I wanted to show how I've been treating myself, I guess. As you can tell, this is going to be the first time anyways. My skin looks pretty bad right now, and also all the gray hairs. It's been that way since I started the channel. I just dyed it. No one ever noticed, which I think is kind of funny. Anyways, I'm an alcoholic, and I never really acknowledged it, although there's definitely information online about it. The only reason I'm making this video is I figure I could save probably thousands of lives talking about my journey of sobriety. Today will be day one of no substance abuse of any kind. I spent a lot of time drinking in the last 5 years. When I say a lot of time, I mean probably as much as everybody on the channel combined. Or more, possibly. Definitely or more. So I thought I would be able to be helpful to people, so hopefully you guys will follow me on a journey of sobriety. I have some very funny stories as well, and some very not funny stories. So there's some horrible things that could happen to you, and some fun times as well. Obviously, anything in moderation is okay, but when you abuse something, you really can screw up your life, and my life went down quickly. Also, just to point this out, because it bothers me, it's kind of hard to tell, but I look like a heroin addict. Look at this bruising I have here. The hospital did such a bad job poking me with that thing. I have it on both arms, actually. Well, this one's a little bit lower. I don't know if you could tell. But, yeah, I'm not a heroin addict. I just have a really bad doctor, apparently. Well, I blame the Mayo Clinic, which is supposed to be one of the best doctors in the world, but apparently they're terrible, horrible. I wouldn't suggest them at all. At least the one in Florida. But anyway, I've been sick too. But anyways, today's gonna be day one of no substances. I couldn't start this earlier. Impossible. I was just too ill. Like when you abuse substances like alcohol, you get very, 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 very sick when you stop them. No matter how you stop them. There's two ways to do it. There's a million ways to do it, but basically most people would recommend, going to rehab, which obviously is something very hard to do. I would recommend it to anyone who has any substance abuse issues, or recommend it to anyone in their family that does. It's going to be hard to convince them to do it. I did not do it because I was too far gone anyways. Like they wouldn't have been able to get me out of the house. I developed a really bad agoraphobia from drinking. And if you're not familiar with that term, basically what it means is it's like a fear of like leaving where you like live, which affected me horribly. I spent months in hotel rooms and stuff where I wouldn't leave the room, and I would just order to the room. Like I wasted, like you see YouTubers waste money on things. I wasted money on DoorDash and hotel rooms, like, which is fine. I'm not making this video because I need money in any sort of the way. I didn't go extravagant and get drunk. I didn't the one good thing is I didn't get drunk and just start buying expensive things. I didn't buy one expensive thing. I bought a lot of weird things. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little Amazon addiction-y, but who hasn't these days? But basically, this is how it started. Normal dude. Took my first drink at like 30, which is crazy. Anyways, had nothing to do with my divorce, by the way, which a lot of people seem to think it did. Had absolutely nothing to do with that. And I was having fun, going on dates. I would have some drinks. Then it just kind of snowballed. It started kind of slow until it went boom. So yeah, anything in moderation is okay. It's okay to go out, have a couple drinks with your friends. It's not okay to go out every single day and get wasted, which is basically what it turned into for me. Especially as someone like me who made a lot of money young in life. I had the opportunity to go out pretty much every single day and drink a lot. I drank a ton. It started slow. It started me just drinking with friends, and we'd all drink about like the same amount of alcohol. I'm really competitive. The competitive part of me may have contributed to some of the alcoholism as well, where all of a sudden, like, instead of drinking like a few drinks, all of a sudden I'm drinking 20 drinks, 30 drinks, 40 drinks. It really snowballed to the point where I would be drinking like 3 bottles of alcohol a day, and ending out in the hospital. I was in the hospital many times. They don't really do too much for you either, to be honest, but I would recommend going if you really have drank that much. In my experiences, what they do is they give you a water IV, maybe some vitamins, and then they send you on your way. Depending on your level of alcoholism, they may give you some pills to help you feel better as you come down from all the drinking that you did. And those pills are also very addictive. And the first time I ever went to the hospital, I decided not to take them because I was like, why would I want to get addicted to a second substance? That doesn't make a sense. I'm addicted to everything I do. I was addicted to YouTube when I did it. I was addicted to working out when I was working out, and all of that. Like every single thing. When I date girls, I'm addicted to them. I'm intelligent enough as a human being to be like, okay, like if I take this, then so now what do you get me addicted to 2 things, or you get me off the first thing and I'm just addicted to something new, because they're very addictive substances that they give to you. The other option is going off alcohol cold turkey, which is not recommended at all because it makes you could die, seizures, convulsions. So I would not recommend that to anyone either. Really, like, going in for help is always going to be the best option and the best suggestion to give to somebody, but it's very difficult to get them to do it. No one ever was able to get me to do it. I'm also very stubborn, so you may have better luck than I have. The best thing that you can do is be supportive in any way possible. I've noticed pretty much nothing anyone ever said to me was very helpful. The only people because they didn't understand what was going on in my head, why I was drinking, why it was, and it makes you depressed. It's a depressant, so you end up depressed at the end of the day anyways. Just yelling at someone and telling them, like, you need to stop doing this, you're ruining your life, makes you pick up that bottle. Like, you're not helping, you're doing the exact opposite. Anyways, I just had a massive cough attack. But yeah, that's not the way to support someone. You can support someone by telling them like you'd like to, help them. Anyway, just had a massive cough attack. But like I was saying, like that's really not supportive, just because it makes someone want to drink more when you say things like that. You have to be supportive in a different way. I've noticed the most supportive people actually have been other people who were addicts who actually understood like how I felt, why I was drinking, and how hard it is to come off the drinking. Just telling someone, hey, stop drinking, it's bad for you. Yeah, you try go throwing up all day long, and being just on the floor, unable to move. Like, you just can't do that. Another way people get off drinking is weaning themselves off. That is something I've done many times, and that was the only thing that's been successful for me. And it's nothing I would recommend to anyone either, because it's extremely dangerous, because you could die at home at your house. But I'm still going to mention every single thing that happened for me. That would just be, let's say you drink 20 drinks a day, then next day you drink 19, then 18, then 17, then 16, until you're down to no drinks. So your body is not used to having alcohol in its system anymore. That is also extremely hard to do, because anyone who's me, I'm a very emotional person. I'm an emotional drinker. I'm an everything drinker. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an excited drinker. Like, at anything going on, any excuse I have, girlfriend broke up with me, bottle. Oh my god, my sports team won, bottle. And it's very hard to convince yourself to stop. So you really have to take a look at your life and see where you were before it. And I'm like, that fall from grace is quite painful to look at. And I tried many times. I got off alcohol. I went through alcohol withdrawals, I would say, 30, 40 times. And every time you say, like, wow, I'll never put myself through this again. And, you really have to want it. And another reason I'm not only to help people with this is to hold myself accountable. I know this will help me more than anything, is being able to help other people. I don't need to drink to go out and have fun. Like, you don't. I did it for years. There's no reason to go get wasted either. Even if you do go out and want to have a couple drinks, there's no reason to get completely plastered. You don't remember the night anyways. There's weeks and months of time that I don't remember at all. Sometimes you do really stupid things. In the last year, I've been arrested. I've been to the mental hospital. I've been to the hospital multiple times. It's not good things like in your life, and I have a lot to say about it, honestly. But this is only going to be the first video. There's a lot of stories, a lot of things that may be helpful to you that I will try to explain, because I kind of went into this just winging it. Honestly, I literally have been drinking my life away for the last few years. So I didn't put a huge amount of effort into this video, not to lie to you. But I do have a lot of information that I can give you about drugs and alcohol. And anyways, guys, you could always make your life better. Remember that. No reason to drink yourself to oblivion. No reason to have any substance that alters your state of mind, because it's very important. Anyways, I love you guys. That's why I'm here. Hope to see you soon. Peace. And for those wondering, the reason I stopped is because I realized I didn't have long to live. I probably, with the way things were going and how downhill things were, I probably didn't have more than a couple weeks before I would be dead. And I'm definitely not ready to leave this world, and I hope none of you guys are either. So let's live the best lives we can.
So basically in these pictures, you're going to see that I was incredibly out of shape. I lost all the muscle on my body. The doctors said I would be dead. By the time I was 40, my liver was failing. My pancreas had pancreatitis. I was doing bad, like really, really bad. And then I ended out in jail within a week of making that video before I ended out in rehab. But guys, check those pictures out and yeah, stick around. I'm gonna show my journey with you guys. Love you guys.